everybody wanna buy me.
You do that, they cop. Tell your bitch on top. And if she bite, she gon' think I'm rock. Fast like shit, doing hits out of monster. Phone little bitch, she a walker for rock.
Somewhere 3-3.
11:33, but we have a little bit of travel time to get play.
Devon Bennett was a rising Chi-Town area rapper who went by the street name of King Von. Von was a Chicago native who was trending on social media for dissing his opposition. He has stated in an interview that he was going to take this rap shit more serious and stop dissing the ops. He also stated in the interview that him dissing the ops wasn't revenge and insisted he'd rather be the aggressor instead of the reactor. Devon had heat on his back after he dropped a highly disrespectful song where he's dissing a fellow rapper's dead homies. After his release from Cook County, he dropped Beat the Body, which was the diss to Malcolm Stuckey, who he killed in Inglewood on 57th and South LaSalle. Von was charged with murder and 2 counts of attempted murder. After witnesses failed to testify, all charges were dropped and King Von walked free. But this didn't stop his life of crime. He was now free to terrify the city, and that he did. He even stated before he died that there was no end in the war between O'Block and Tuckerville.
Atlanta police say the video posted on Instagram appears to show what happened. You can see people scattering last night as shots were fired after the fight outside of the business. Responding officers returning fire while trying to intervene in that fight. 11 Live's Tasha Gibbons has the latest.
Well, this is an active crime scene with 2 parking lots partially roped off and GBI investigators still here on scene. This shooting made national headlines as officials confirmed one of the 3 people shot and killed was rapper King Von from Chicago, who was here last night with friends.
2 groups of individuals got into a physical altercation. That physical altercation escalated into an exchange of gunfire.
APD says the gun battle took place in 3 different spots near Trinity Avenue, where a total of 6 people were shot. 3 have died. One of them, a rapper Devon Bennett, who goes by the stage name King Von. His social media pages have been filling up with RIP messages and other artists sending their condolences.
People on the block love King Von. He was very creative. He would break out at random times with crazy rap stories. He created that. Soon as he started crazy rap stories, then others started to copy his flow. If you don't remember his flow, here it is.
get that feeling, something ain't right. I look to my right and I'm like, damn, there go that flexing nigga. He waving his pipe, he get the dump. Bullets get the cum, my heart get the dump. I feel something, my left shoulder.
Not only did he dominate the rap scene here in Chicago, he also had clout for the Black Disciple Street Gang, known as the BDs. In case you've been living under a rock, the Black Disciple Street Gang was originally known as the Devil's Disciples. In 1958, a group of teenagers on 49th and Dorchester, 53rd and Kimbart, and 56th and Union came together to form an alliance against their enemies. Amongst those three territories came Prince Oldtimer, David Barksdale, Nightwalker, and a few others. They started the Devil's Disciples. In 1961, Barksdale's goal was to claim small gangs around the South Side and flip them to factions of the Disciples. In 1969, Larry Hoover, the leader of the rivals High Supreme Gangsters, agreed to link with the Devil's Disciples to form an alliance, the Black Gangster Disciples. This made both David and Larry kings, therefore the name King David. Soon after the alliance, Larry Hoover was convicted of murder and given a life sentence. With Larry serving a life sentence, King David had control over the whole nation and ran the BGDs, which is the Black Gangster Disciples. After having all the clout with the BGDs, he met his demise from kidney failure as a result of a shooting on June of 1970. King David was shot multiple times with an M14 rifle outside a bar in Inglewood on 848 West 69th Street by the Black P Stones from 64th and Kimbart. After his assassination, the BGDs ended the truce with the Black P Stones. After King David's murder, his wife Yvonne was killed in 1977. Then his son was killed 20 years later in 1996 by the Gangster Disciples. With King David deceased and Larry Hoover incarcerated, the youngest had a fallout, and King David's followers became Black Disciples, and Larry Hoover's followers became Gangster Disciples. This ended the merger of the Black Gangster Disciples. Fast forward to the 90s, the Gangster Disciples were much bigger and had the attention of the feds, while the BDs were much smaller but were on the verge of becoming much bigger by flipping GDs to BDs. This came the BDs peaked at the Calumet buildings on 62nd and South Calumet. The uprising of the BDs at the Calumet buildings was short-lived. The complex was demolished in 2007, which spread the members between 64th and 61st and King Drive. Then they clicked and started hanging with gang members in the Wick. Amongst the members were King Von and his closest acquaintances, such as Muwop from the O, T. Roy, DQ, and other members of Parkway Gardens. The Wick started merging with Tukaville's opposition, such as TYMB and 600. There were others as well. King Von, Davon Bennett, originally was from the Wick and moved to Kilowar at a young age to 78th and South Hermitage. He went to Barton Elementary on 76th and Walcott. After he relocated back to Old Block, he came to visit his aunt and got into a fight with one of the GDs from G-ville on 79th and Bishop at the Family Dollar on 79th and Ashland. Even though Vaughn was from Old Block, he also got into it with G-ville at the Family Dollar when a member stated, "Ain't you from Kilowar?" And Vaughn replied, and the member from G-ville got down on King Vaughn for an unknown cause. After he got down on Devon, Vaughn went and got a pistol and came back and caught folks snoozing on 79th and Justine and hopped out the vehicle and started to shoot and fled with Phonem. Old Block said real live hitters. We splat shit. Don't take us for no clowns. Go pick your mans up. I know we hurt. You stretched your homie on Big A Day. Don't forget we the real Get Back gang. On Phonem grave. 064. I really do this. We love you, boy. Free my nigga Duke so he can stress out. Bring Duke on the hit, he like King Kong. Folks gon' be home soon. We on y'all heels. Ain't no sympathy for women and kids. When folks out, he already on a save the date to take your mans out. Old block. I just spoke to Duke, he gon' be home soon. We about to set the city up. Move up, keep your head up. Rest of y'all fled on Vaughn. Take them chains off. Y'all went from get back gang to back up gang. Folks don't respect that. Y'all out of here, kick a field goal, cause you can't touch back down. Don't make me change my screen name from the O to Side Dough Gang. They took a real live hitter, folks buried plenty dudes. I can merch that. I was with folks on his first drill. Who can dispute that? And real members won't reject that. Move up, talk to them. I don't even smile or none of that goofy stuff. Just shows how much I loved you and looked up to you. My past posts about you, I can't be on the internet. All I see is you, boy. I don't want to talk to none of these dudes. Real gangster with millions. I figured it out though. You crown old block first King Lion. Hashtag free Duke. I need you. Keep your chin up, G. You put your life on the line while the rest of them dudes dipped off. If I were you, I would block all them dudes. Hashtag Duke gon' be home soon. King Von, Devon Bennett, was not just old block first King Lion. He was their most respected. You couldn't beef with Von unless you had a verified check next to your street status. That boy ain't with killer wolves amongst the den of lions. Get rich quick? Boy, please. They really get it out the mud. He didn't need clout, just a notepad and VVS cut Glock Nina. Check his fact sheet. Who could you compare them to? Von lived his rap lyrics, which is why he spent his youth in lockup. This street shit is just too gritty. I love you, boy. Listen to these clown ops. Von not dead, stupid. He just transitioned to a better place so he could be with King Ruler of the afterlife before we get there. Like really, who could you compare him to? Stupid. Y'all didn't kill Von, so stop capping. A lot of these goofies dissing our first king like they shot Von when he ain't have the heart to get down on folks. You goofies was bred too thin to even get next to Shorty. Von didn't hide, you knew its location. That's why your money thin, cause you could never clock in. Think about it, he with T-War and OD. So how did we take a loss? Don't diss on Von unless you want your neck stretch. Get back gang, we'll slide on the elderly ops too. Pick a plan, try something.
Your best friend and you just chillin', huh? What? They musta grew up around hoes, they some bitch, you niggas bitch. I think if I catch 3 more, I'm double digits.
I heard she flexin'. That bitch be talking like she tough, I'm young and reckless. I be on ass, she from the north, bitch, I'm from Texas. I'm off of Eddie, we drop locations, send me the edit. Bitch,
King matters. Literally. And if anybody on this bitch funny, this shit is real, and this shit is my life, and this shit is reality. Like, this is my life now. Like, y'all don't understand. This shit is really my fucking life. Like, y'all don't think I get up in the morning and I'm surprised too. Like, who the fuck wanna go through some shit like this? Who wanna see they nigga get killed on camera? And people run, like, who wanna see that shit? Don't nobody wanna see that shit. Don't nobody wanna get on this bitch crying. But stop playing with me just cause I'm on this bitch speaking the truth. Don't ever y'all loyalty when it came to him. Y'all knew y'all was down with that shit. Y'all, it made y'all so happy to see me and that nigga. Stop fucking playing. He didn't leave with no animosity towards me. Y'all seen what that boy said. He said, long as Asia happy, I'm happy. That's the type of nigga that I had. For him, his family, I'm gonna be there for whoever. And I would have never left his side. And everything happened for a reason because I'm alive and I'm here to speak the fucking truth. And you niggas need to shut the fuck up if y'all ain't.
I would've went with you to the next life, holding your hand. Why you leave me, Von? For real, we used to always tell each other, we'll die together. And if we go out together. My heart is gone. I'm just a walking empty soul in a human's body. I was your biggest, realest, most genuine fan. I used to take all the pics in the mall for you, laughing out loud. I'll never get to hold you again. God, please, wake me up. I'm in a bad dream. He stayed taking pics while I was asleep, laughing my ass off. Y'all, they thought we hated each other, but we really was obsessed and couldn't leave each other alone. They was calling me dumb, and I was right there with you, looking dumb. Both of us loved each other. I had your Father's Day looking raw. You was so happy. He hired me security in a Sprinter truck and directed the video for my song. Lame ass dudes, my boy, King Von. I wanna die so bad, just to see you again. I wanna die so bad. Is this even possible? I'm high off Von right now, and I'm calm. I felt so safe with you. When he did shows, my attitude changed. I'm like, shorty, please, I'm on that. Don't touch him. Laughing my ass off. I was definitely on that. You turned me into a lady. You turned me from a princess to a queen. You taught me so much in such little time. I miss you, Von. Queen Boo. I want to die so bad just to see you again. You will always be number one in my world. Can't nobody take that from you. I wish I was there with you so you didn't have to die alone. You lit the room up with your presence. You struck fire in me, and I've been Queen Von ever since. No one could ever have your back. I'll never be the same. I just hope you visit me in all my dreams. I just want to sleep so I can picture us again. As King Von grew, he started to become Chirac's most respected rapper, next to Carlton Weekly, whom most of you know by FBG Duck. But Von's career had a lot of interesting turns. He went from a career baseball player to one of Chirac's top hitters. He was well respected in the Grisham neighborhood. We know he's not from 63rd, well he must be from 65th. Because of Von's status as a killer, he wasn't shadow banned, such as Tukaville or Tuka Gang. As the street status grew, so did his ops. He wasn't afraid to stand on his bodies. He took credit for killing Modell and Crack from Jaws City, as well as Malcolm Stuckey for 56 and Shields. Von beat the murder after witnesses recanted to testify, fearing O-Block and being labeled a snitch. Von and FBG Wooski's brother slid down 57th and South LaSalle to attend a party in Inglewood when Shorty and them, who were at 56, got up with Von, and so they drove to Wade's crib on 72nd and Champlain, grabbed the Blix and slid back down South LaSalle and pressed up on Fonam. Malcolm fled, so Von and Wade chased him in the alley and shot him in the head, then shot his friends and got ghosts, and laid low on South Champlain on 72nd Street. But Von beat the body, no pun intended. They freed a real killer. Stuckey's family didn't take his release lightly. Medisha Stuckey.
So this guy kills my brother and becomes a rapper. Oh, okay, clowns. I'll never listen to him. And that one Dirk song I did like, I'll never listen to that crap again either. This man is so proud to say he beat the case. Just threw my whole day away.
King Von, Devon Bennett, took a special interest in Shakira from Tukaville. K.I. told King Von if he ever got booked, she would visit him in the county, but she never did. She had no incline to visit the ops, even though she said she would. No one could debate they were frenemies based on them sliding in each other's DMs.
Von, damn Modell got whacked in October and Crack. Who gon' be next in November? Stay tuned. How many hollows can you take to the face before you crack? She say, Von, I can't rock with you cause you kill people. You capping, you swallowed my kids, you kill people too. Laughing my ass off. She talking about love, she must don't know I kill people. I really miss Jakira, laughing my ass off. I still be laughing at what happened to Lil Jojo. That is funny as hell. R.I.P. Crack and Modell. Man, either you killing or you being killed. Pick one. That's what they told me when I was little. Tuka tried to kill me earlier. All my guys messed up in the head. They killed for no reason. Man, I just want to kill someone. I didn't mean to kill him. He was somebody's son. Then I took his life when I pulled out that gun. Bang, bang, bang. That's a man down. I would tell y'all about the people I killed, but that wouldn't make me a killer. Now would it? Killers don't talk about bodies they caught on OD. The ops scared of the Stretch Gang. Uh-oh. Dunbar scared of me. And T-Ward. Dunbar getting shot up today, homie. We the real GDK. Acting tough. 6 shots up in your face. Yeah, boy. Up in your face. Round of applause. Jojo got his ass clapped. Me and T-Roy out on the block early, passing out smoke. Me and T-Roy, who they rap about in their song, on BD. T-Roy likes the body, but I like the head and face. Me and T-Roy, man, we murder for fun. We the real Stretch Gang. I already beat a murder, and I'll beat another one if I have to. Shout out to my boys DQ and Muwop and Duke. He the real Stretch Gang. They stretch shit. Take Duke on a hit. He like King Kong. Get back for Jado. Already over. The guys you can't say Jado unless you say O-Block. Jado. O-Block. You not a real killer if they killed your mans and all you do is tweet about it. Like you already got get back for your dead homie. Check the scope. We winning. If we catch another body, it's game over. Hashtag jump out boys. Those the guys. Laughing my ass off. Talking about get your shit splat. Look at him. Now ain't nothing left. Woosie a straight clown. I tried to get at the dude, but he be hiding. He don't come out no more. I bet Woosie would fill this one. We dropped the body after body. T-Roy would've never died if I was free. And the ops knew it. That's why they slid on him when I was gone. Muwop, let me tell you the truth of how flawed these dudes be. They fool, and they don't really walk with you. Let me tell you a true story that went on a drill with my homie, and this goofy didn't even shoot. Straight clown, facts, bond. Duck talking about slide down on STL and shoot a video with his guys. It's all love, but after it's over, straight headshot. He is straight goofy. I'ma get hit by 2 trains before I let it count like you do me in. Facts. He should be worried about me, cause they foo-foo. Him and all his guys, they scared of the Stretch Gang. They know the real us. The guys dropping for dissing on us. OD taught me to kill the competition. I gave Duck plenty of chances to leak. He ducked his head every time on Tuka Soul. On OD. We out here. Bond.
Got some top from the stripper bitch. She from Kankakee, just bought a Glock with a ruler clip. Boy, don't play with me, this bitch a hoe. Met her at the stove, you know how it go. She wanna smoke, so I bought some dope and took her to the. We in the car, she on that bar. Say she left her person, they ain't trip. You know Vanna play, we can go there first. I bust the U, pulled up to her spot. She live at a park, it's getting dark. My car on my lap, I'm just thinking smart, so she hop out. She switching the shit, this bitch thinking shit. She got 2 minutes. If she ain't back out, then she gon' beat her. She left my phone, so I picked it up. It's so slow as fuck, now it's called 3 up with my mom, the other 6 ain't ducks. So I look up, and I see a truck. It's just pulling us, so I hop out.
Damn, bro, you were all people, gone just like that. You were the king, protected by 2 shooters. 2 of them died for you, and 1 tried his hardest to save you. Muwop, Louie, and Slutty tried their best. Slutty and Louie died for you because you were letting them eat. Get back, gang, hurting right now. E-Dog wishing he was there. Duke wishing he could slide. Bleach wanna pull up. BJ wish he had a gun. Muwop wish you could pull through. Your death impacted a lot of people, and they shredded the Stretch Gang. That's why they be running. They know how you get down. You were a Chicago legend, and you wasn't at your fullest potential. The guys gonna miss you. I can't believe they took you. Get back, and the world gonna tee the streets up for you. I know you dissed a lot of dead people, but God was working on you. It was just a slow transition, but you gone now. You always the real Stretch Gang. We gon' miss you, boy. You a real one. We gon' keep your memory alive on phone now. They ain't did shit, but sending real nigga to gangsta paradise. R.I.P. Slutty, R.I.P. Louis, and R.I.P. Vaughn.
After the deaths of OD and Tuka, King Von started drilling on Tukaville as get back for the dead homies. Alongside Duke, Muwop, and DQ, they became Stretch Gang, which was a diss to Tukaville's dead homies. Von turned his pain into a generational music, which caught the attention of Empire, but his gang ties go all the way back to the Wick. In August of 2011, OD Perry was walking through the Wick with Jakira and another caught him lacking at 11:35 p.m. and shot him in the neck and chest and sped off. His death turned Vaughn into a savage. OD Perry was raised in the projects on 109th and South Racine Avenue in the Ada Park neighborhood on Chicago's South Side. Then on July of 2016, he lost O-Block Chino after he was killed in Inglewood in front of his girlfriend. They emptied the clip into his chest while he lay dying. Tyco World could not let him go. Then he lost T-Roy and J-Money for the murder of Boss Trail from EBT. Von slid back for his loved ones, but it was too late. Trail caught Sherrod walking with his headphones in front of O-Block in February of 2012 and shot him from across the street. Since this is what you want, J-Money slid on P5, so Lil B slid down on J-Money. Then 12 got get back for O-Block and killed Lil B. Not to forget your platoon and Big A and HK. Once King Von slid down on Modell, he went to celebrate his get back on Twitter and tagged Duke and Muwop from the Wick. Then they lost TQ and Jado. Jado's death came after he posted on Instagram that he likes to smoke on Melly. The cycle of catch a op, whack a op is still in effect.
This is crazy. I can't believe they took you. Whoever thought you would be killed in Atlanta? That's cute. He wasn't even in Chirac. You just moved to get away from these clowns, only to link up with more clowns. I guess the life of being a real gangster is too much for these goofies. But truth be told, all the tough dudes are now dead. And those that died from the life of gangbanging, I truly apologize. We never thought it would get down to this. If you still in Chicago, get out. Don't wait until you lose another, just pack up and go. We done lost too many of our loved ones to ever shake hands with the ops. Just leave, don't look back. After the death of my cousin, we slided every day for Vaughn. It's not over. I'm disappointed in you, DQ. You and them so-called gangsters. He called y'all family, and look how y'all left him in the damn street. But y'all ran to safety. Rule number 1 in LMB, never leave my brothers. Y'all left Vaughn like Dirk left Newski. Money means nothing when your loyalty has limits. I'll ride with you, but I ain't dying for nobody, ass dudes. Dirk left Newski, you left Vaughn, then the smoke clears, and now you screaming, get back gang. The love I have for you, I want it all back. There is no better loyalty than someone who would lay down his life for his friends. Your heart is in the wrong place. That chain on your neck means nothing. O-Block.
That boy was realer than the bitch, man, I don't know how he folded. He coulda hit them with the script, but he ain't sugarcoat. He told him what he told. That was my brother, he bogus. Gotta act like I don't know him. Don't call my phone no more. That nigga lied to me in my face, don't know what he on no more. You know how it go, she wanna smoke. So I bought some dope and took her to the O. Just got some from this stripper bitch. She from Kankakee, just bought a Glock with a ruler clip. Boy, don't play with me, this bitch a hoe. Met her at the store, you know how it go. She wanna smoke, so I bought some dope and took her to the. So she walk out, she stop in the track, she get the bag and back, then I hit smack. This big goofy nigga, he put.
If you out here in the streets and shit, they come with this shit. You going to jail, you getting killed, you getting robbed, you getting something gonna happen to you. We out here, this is street shit, that's what we sign up for, that's what we doing. You be young, acting crazy and shit, then you go to jail, and then you realize like, damn, I was tweaking, but it be too late for a lot of like a lot of my homies, it's too late for them. Ain't nobody like pull us to the side or pull us. Yo, what's up, it's your boy King Von. September 6th, I'll be in Milwaukee at the Kiss Ultra Lounge. Y'all know what the fuck going on. Pull up, pop all the bells, all the real niggas gang.
Jakira, Wooski, Taekwon, Jaro, Biko, Poppy, Ambry, Trail, and Carlton was bringing hell to the shorties in the Wick 600 and 300. THF 46 linked up with O-Block, so Tuka Gang linked up with JoJo World and started bringing MOB to slide on O-Block shorties, being they were outnumbered. But O-Block went a step further and started doing landslides on Jaro and EBT. This led to the deaths of Kobe and FBG Brick. King Von wanted to nail the ops, but they never came outside, so he dissed them in rap lyrics and Twitter posts. The wars in the Grisham neighborhood left children to be raised without their fathers, and once the trigger pulled, ain't no coming back to further smoke on their dead homies. After Von sat waiting, fighting his murder case, he dreamed of the day to beat his case, that he would get out and hang with Lil Durk and rob rappers until he reached 100K. He didn't care if the repercussions this would cause Durk. He needed money and was destined to get it by any means. The deaths of OD and T-Roy hit King Von really hard, and he vowed for get back until he died. Before Devon killed Malcolm, he posted he killed Modell and hinted of killing Crack. Some say he also slid with Big A to kill Jakira, which means King Von was 3 times. On Instagram, Von got to arguing with the ops and posted 3 skulls with a toy gun and a headshot emoji, which indicated he had 3 bodies. Yes, he was a killer, but he expressed his dirt openly. He wanted a reputation as a killer, not a shooter. Von took no time to express himself that if you were dissing his dead homie, it's up there. Many of his rivals like to smoke on Jado and T-Roy, so Von likes to smoke on Tuka. There is signature ways to diss your rivals without stepping on their toes in the club. Words start wars. Despite the beefs that King Von got into, O-Block and Jado had their brothers back. Jado, Jabari Pittman's life, took a tragic turn for the worse. It's every parent's nightmare to hear. O-Block member Jado was shot and killed on the 3800 block of South Cottage Grove in the Alden Square neighborhood. King Von kept his head high in the wake of losing several close friends and family members. He took his pain to social media and didn't shy away from vocalizing his thoughts. Same blood, you know, at DQ from the O. I feel like it's different when you really got it out the mud. I done gave up on everybody but myself. I don't give a damn by nobody but myself. On game, niggas hate you just cause how you carry yourself. Heck got back, man, that nigga savage. We locked in forever, that's if I'm poor or rich. Nothing harder than witnessing success with the ones you experience poverty with. O-Block. I be where you see me at. O-Block. Your boyfriend broke, we different. Hashtag O-Block. Can't change on my block, F-Dude. Play, you know what it lead to. F-King Poppy and K.I. Lil' bro, you know this shit for life. You with us. I'm gonna forever keep your name lit while I'm out here. Hashtag Jado, Jump Out Boys. We don't negotiate with poverty. O-Block. Love me forever and never get tired of me. At Roper Rich.
Bitch, let's check the stack. I bet he catch him back.
After clubbing, Von and his friends and security leaves to go home, but Von has other plans. He hits a U-turn and drives to the Monica Hookah Lounge in Southwest Atlanta. His team realizes King Von is not behind them, so they contact Von. Von informs them to come to the Monaco Hookah Lounge on 255 Trinity Avenue in Southwest Atlanta, Georgia. They state, okay, we on our way, and they head towards King Von. They arrive and get ready to enter the lounge, but Von is not himself. He wasn't getting out of the car. Instead, he tells the team to roll up, and they do. His team states it's cold. If Von isn't ready, they're gonna get back in the car, and they do. Von begins texting someone, of whom we don't know. Von manager asks Von, was he okay? Von responds, yes. Muwop informs King Von that a member he had beef with was loafing in an unmarked vehicle. King Von says, what? Okay, it's cracking. Von hops off the vehicle and he's ready to get down. Von walks up to him
and punches him in the face, and a fight pursues. Vaughn's friends jump in and they get to fighting. Lil Tim witnesses his brother getting jumped and pulls out a gun and shoots Vaughn in the back, hitting his manager as well. Trying to protect Vaughn, Slutty and Louie shoots Lil Tim, but 12 fires on them before they could kill Lil Tim. Vaughn is holding a member from the other camp, using him as a shield. Vaughn was left to defend himself until Muwop comes and punches the member off Vaughn. He hits him twice. Muwop would have helped sooner, but he was busy ducking bullets, but the others were out of camera's field of view. You can see Muwop just barely ducks a bullet whistling by his head as he attempts to save Vaughn. That took the heart of a lion to run where bullets are flying by, but he did. After Lil Tim pulls off, he was rushed to the hospital. As it turned out, he was shot as well, either by Vaughn's camp or 12. 12 arrives while he was in surgery, only to wake up handcuffed to the bed, and his clothes were in police custody. Vaughn was put in a 2018 Dodge SRT Hellcat and was rushed to Grady Hospital. Slutty and Louie were already pronounced deceased. The ER was in a rush to save Vaughn, but he lost conscience before arriving. He was not able to be saved and was pronounced deceased shortly after arriving. There were also 3 more shot in the crossfire and was also treated, questioned, and released. The homicide report stated there was cooperation. Police started taping off the scene and investigation began. Listen up, y'all. I have some bad news about this event. Some of you who know me know I study law as a second major. Some said if Vaughn survived, he would have dropped Crazy Story to this event and blew up as he was a real member. Well, I come to tell you, stop living in fantasy world. Vaughn would have had bigger problems than Crazy Story. All 50 states have this statute. If someone aggravates, intends, or is the aggressor of a forcible felony, whether inadvertently or unintentionally or accidentally, is in the commission of a crime and someone dies, then you will be charged with the deaths of any individual involved. Since Vaughn was deemed the aggressor, he was in the commission of a crime. He started the fight. He was in the commission of a crime, which resulted in the death of 2 others. He was the aggressor, therefore, he would have been charged with 2 counts of second-degree murder, plus 3 counts of aggravated assault for the other 3 victims. Maybe even 3 counts of attempted murder. Had he survived, they would have revoked his bond as he was not being law-abiding, plus his new charges. Altogether, plus his pending case with Lil Durk, he would have been facing 2 counts of murder, 4 counts of attempted murder, armed robbery, aggravated assault with a deadly weapon, and 3 more state felonies. Last year, King Von was arrested by CPD after he was chilling in O Block when 12 raided a unit he was in and found 3 guns and a QP of marijuana. 12 tested the firearm, which had a murder attached to it. Since Vaughn was not on the lease, he was not indicted.
Kato, you way too dope, kid.
R.I.P. bro. Shaking my head. It's like when you start blowing up, you have to die or something. This is crazy. Just too real. I'm probably going to start rapping for real for real. Stay lit, boy. We love you. Hashtag King Von. I know you ain't just go out like that. Not King Von. You had so much potential. Even though they killed you, at least the ops didn't get you. They've been on your heels for a long time and never got up with you. So in my book, you can't be a pack. I love for you, boy. Devon, do your thing in heaven. I know you looking down on us like we gonna keep your name up there. For real, for real. Hashtag King Von. I know you sick like damn. I should've fell back. Some decisions we wish we could take back, but this one you can't. You should've never swung on for them. You the boss. You never raised your hand. You got hitters for that. Just point and dip out and we'll handle the rest. But instead, you wanted to get it done. A real savage. It cost you your life. I'm in tears right now, missing you like crazy. Long live a old block king. Hashtag rest up in heaven, boy. You the king of Chirac. Even though you not here, can't nobody do it better. R.I.P. You a real life here. And on King David, I can merch that. Drill up for heck while you up there. Drill up with the guys. And hell no, you chillin' with OD. He probably looking at you right now, shaking his damn head. Like, really, Vaughn? How you go out like that? I know, huh? Those shells burn, and you took it dead center point, hollow point and all, and you still stayed in the fight. A real king. I salute you, and I wish the best for your family. Hashtag drill up, boy. King Vaughn.